It's something that I don't need, to be honest. I don't need to feel like a love from a partner right now. You know, like I love women and I love being around them. Of course, I love feminine energy, but it's like it comes with a lot, and it comes with a lot of energy and attention that I don't have right now for that.
This is Sad Boy Radio.
What's the word, everybody? Welcome back to Sad Boy Radio. I'm your host, Matt, and today, man, we got a real special one. We're over here at Classic Studios. Shout out to Classic Family. Man, we got an amazing creative who's driven his content to spark social discussions. He's a collaborator of Chance the Rapper, Adamn Killa, Vic Mensa, man, the list goes on and on. Mr. Wait, nails match your toes, man. Former pretty boy, man, maybe still a pretty boy, just under the beard. Introduce yourself, bro.
Foreverband, like I said, Mr. Wait, Mr. Nails Match Your Toes, Mr. If you a bad bitch, then turn up.
Hey, you got to get up right now, bro. You got to do it. Where did the energy come from, bro? Where does the nails match your toes energy originate from?
When I first started making content to like a song, so like I was like, my whole thing was I was crashing out. I made that song, people was liking it, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get my nails done to kind of like spark more like engagement. And I did, and then there was girls sending me a whole bunch of feet pics every day.
How many times did you match them?
All the time. I mean, I get them done every time now. I get them done probably every 2 weeks. It's actually therapeutic, and I love the girl that does my nails, Julie Tran. She's super. She was already my close friend, so it's like we go there, and just get my. It's like going. I don't go to the barbershop, so it's like my way of going to the barbershop.
And shit, you be pulling up with the feet pics and be like, match this shit.
No. I just give her like a idea. So based off anything, I just like one time she put like a vagina, some titties. Yeah, it's just like sometimes I put cum. I put cum for like No Nut November. It just whatever come to my mind type shit. This time it's bears.
Almost a year ago, you talk about you're going through this period where it's like, I'm about to crash out.
I was like, I'm crashing out. Like, not even about to.
What led up to that?
Just like a whole bunch of shit. Like I remember I was talking to this girl about social media and just family situations. But I remember the real thing, it was this girl, and I was talking to her, and she was talking about social media, and I was steady telling her, like, nah, fuck social media. Like, you don't know about getting famous. Like, famous, you're gonna be, it's a whole bunch of evil shit going, like, just saying a whole bunch of excuses and shit like that. And I remember like I remember like we had got into it, but that was the last conversation, like before we got into it. And that shit stuck on my mind. Like, why was I like using those excuses? You know what I'm saying? And then I remember like that kind of forced me to be like, fuck it, I told myself I'm going to crash out to make myself feel like it's okay for me to be on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like I like kind of trick my brain.
Why was it you felt like you were using those excuses initially, though?
Just because I feel like I experienced a lot in life, and I was just too cool for school type shit. Like, I mean, Chance the Rapper, like my best friend, and he got like, on around like when I was 16. So I feel like I've experienced a lot of life that, probably 99% of the world will not experience without even being famous or rich. Yeah. So I just was like, I don't need to, do that because I'm already experiencing the type of shit that, people do at that level.
And Outta Town, you say in my 20s should be married, but I guess that's not my life. In my 20s should be rich. I want it at any price. But what you really had was you were living these life experiences. And like you said, you were making the excuse that I already have what I wanted. What changed?
Like I seen Adamn, like his like he influenced me to be like like, because I always felt like an entertainer, and I felt like I should be in the forefront or like in the center of attention, but I never like got my chance to show it. And I feel like I don't even know why. I always ask why, but I feel like Adamn kind of inspired me to just put myself out there more. Like that girl and Adamn, like literally both of those like collided in my mind and made me be like, yo, I need to just go win because I know I could. Like I seen Adamn, I'm like, if he could do it, I could do it.
It's always the girls that you don't even talk to anymore.
No, I still chop it up with her. I fuck with her. She know that like she one of the reasons why I started this shit too.
How important has it been for you to have people around like Adamn to have a chance, right?
My whole life has like trajectory has changed because of his influence and just his work ethic and me just being able to shadow him and like record his videos and see how he does it. It's like being like right next to like Michael Jordan or some shit. Like, you know, you just soak up the information and then you could possibly be like Scottie Pippen or some shit like that.
And you proved it, man. I mean, not that you're Scotty, right? But
I was just using that as an example. Like, you know, Scottie, when Jordan was gone, like Scottie was the best player in the NBA at one point, you know? And but I was just really just saying that to say, like, no, he is the GOAT because um what Adam has done is like he has made a new like hyper artist. Like I seen like the content creators start making music and they made like a hyper, but the artist that's already raw at making music has already been solidified and then start pushing content heavy. That hasn't happened yet until Adam. So I feel like that's going to be a new hybrid that many artists like they going to first learn like how the music, the ins and out, and then get into content and go heavy on both. And it's going to like be some of the biggest superstars to ever exist. Just like how the TikTok artists, TikTok creators to turn into music and they some of the biggest superstars ever.
and to not be afraid to express yourself in the ways that you choose fit, right? Because you guys are out there wilding. You guys are doing anything that comes to mind and accepting the feedback that comes as it is, right? And a lot of the times that's hard for people because they don't want to feel judged. They don't want to feel seen in a bad light. You guys, it doesn't matter to you.
To a certain extent, like it's just like it's like practice. Like the more you practice not caring, you're not gonna care. So like I'm not gonna say it's easy, like because I still sometimes you know see the comments or see the messages, but I have built up of like I know I have a goal that I'm trying to reach, and it's like by any means, you know what I'm saying? And not even by any means, like really like that, but it's like, come on, bro. This is we doing little shit. Like it's not like I'm killing somebody. It's drill rappers out here killing somebody, knowing that that's going to bring them to the top spot.
Why have you found it so important to express yourself in the ways that you have?
It brings out conversation, like and heavy conversations, like the homophobic conversations, the racism conversations, the you know, man versus woman, what a man's supposed to do, what a woman, you know, it brings up all those conversations. And you kind of when you know you're bringing up those type of conversations, you know you're going in the right direction.
They're all important conversations that you're bringing to light, especially the social experiment. I need you to break that down real quick, though, right? For the people that don't know what's going on and what you're doing.
Basically reversing microaggressions that black or people of color usually face from white people.
But why bring that to light? Why reverse the roles in the ways that you have?
I wouldn't say it's why. It's just what it is. It's just what God led me to do. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I can't even answer why. So it's like yeah, it's just like it's something that God has put in my lap and has chosen me to do it.
You know, often in the community that we're in black and brown communities, people are targeted and it's like for no real reason. I'll give you an example. I went to the bar for the Bears game, the Bears and Packers game. I was with my homie up north. And I walk in and people are just like bullshit. Like they're making little comments and shit. I go outside with the homie and I tell the owner of the spot, some white dude, I'm like, yo, can you plug up my phone? He's like, oh, my bartenders are back there. I don't like going back there. But you can ask the bartender. I go ask the bartender. His ass right behind the bar, fucking doing some shit. I'm like, bro, like for real, like you couldn't have just gave me like you couldn't have done what I asked. Like it wasn't like anything big.
I feel like white people usually see people of color as of service. So anytime they feel like they have to be in service to us, it's gonna make them feel uncomfortable and they don't like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if you like in an elevator and you ask somebody to press 5 and you carrying a whole bunch of bags, maybe even some groceries, the first thought is they gonna be like, are you DoorDash? They're not even gonna think the first thing that you live here, you know? So because they always think of us as, you know, being service to them. And you know, so I just think it's just like, you know, they just too comfortable. They're just too comfortable and they don't even know that, you know, this comfortability is just a pawn. in the big game. They don't even know that they're, playing a part of the agenda,
In what way?
just to keep everybody under the umbrella of not being woke and inside the matrix and inside this, when a guinea pig runs in the wheel, we all in the same boat. We all are programmed and look at propaganda and just manipulate it, all of us.
Was there ever a point for you where these microaggressions were impacting the way that you felt mentally?
I don't think so, because to be honest, like in my head, like I've never cared too much how somebody thinks about me. Even if like a white person or a black person or anybody, I kind of be like, I'm gonna do me regardless. You know what I'm saying? But that hasn't been the same experience for my peers.
And it even shows with what you're doing now, right? With the calling out ICE, saying, don't shop, don't buy, don't go to work. This is what we need to stand for at this point, because we're living in a world right now where humans almost don't have rights, right? You speak out, and especially we'll speak to Minneapolis, especially, right? There were 7 dudes on the dude. How you need 7 people to take down one person, and at the end of the day, you pull out your gun and shoot them?
It's very scary times, man, and just even seeing those like the what makes it scary is that the videos are coming out and people are still choosing to say like, oh well, this, and make excuses for it, and it's like it's on video and we all seeing it, so it's like very scary that you can be murdered on video in front of the world and people will still be like, it's still your fault. And so yeah, so it's an important time right now, I think, for everybody to stand together, stand in unity of all people of color, not really separating and just going against our oppressors. And if you're an ally, for sure join. But you have to learn a lot of things. I don't even accept allies if they're not, trying to learn. And the allies that are learning, you could tell, like they asking questions, asking the good questions, not the, can I touch your hair or how long does it take? No, you know what I'm saying? Asking why are these things dangerous and I want to learn more, and you know, and just invested in the movement. Anybody with a platform should be using their platform any way you can, because I don't want to force anybody to use their platform, but definitely speak up to the things that you feel. Don't be scared to speak up and be like, oh, I'm gonna lose a brand deal or anything like that.
Your morals are who you are. And when you compromise that for some money, how much of it was really valued by you, right?
You always gonna have to compromise for money anyway, because it's capitalism. So anytime you trying to get money, you're gonna exploit something. You might turn your, your cheek or whatever to it, but no, if you're trying to get rich or you're trying to make some money, you're gonna end up exploiting something.
Mm.
So it's just a picking and choosing type of thing.
What do you feel like's an instance where you had done that?
I feel like even getting on social media like this, that morally that didn't fit me. Like I didn't feel like I wanted to be, showing, being on social media every day and, talking to people every day, and you know what I'm saying? And that's just something I had to get over though. I was like, I'm trying to get rich though.
By any means necessary.
You feel me? Yeah.
You take it back to Outta Town, right? How much of that has changed now that you've aged from that time, right? You say in my 20s, I don't know how old you are, so I'm not gonna, but you say in my 20s, maybe love ain't for me.
No, I still think that
Why?
the way that love is presented to all of us, I feel like it's just not for me. And I feel like love at its root is I'm with that, but just how like I need a partner or something to make me feel better. I don't think I feel that way, or I even need kids to make me feel better, or a legacy, or you know what I'm saying, anything like that. Like I never. Well, recently I wouldn't even say, because I remember when I was a kid, I said I want to have a lot of kids, but now like I don't care. I don't even. I feel. I honestly don't even. Like sometimes in my head, I do say it. I don't even care if I like pass away tomorrow. Like like I feel like I don't want to do that, but it's not like something like I'm not scared to,
You feel like you've served your purpose already?
No, I don't. So that's why I do want to, serve my purpose and be a service of God. But I don't think I'm scared of the unknown. Like I just did a backflip off of 12 feet. Like I don't feel like I fear death in that way. Where it's like it's gonna stop me from doing something.
You don't let fear control you. I mean, it's clear with the videos, right? You're walking up to people and, for lack of a better term, antagonizing them, right?
For sure, yeah. Like some people say harassing them, uh, assaulting. Some people say, but yeah, I feel like I'm I don't know, I feel like I'm just crazy. Like I got something in my head that's like, I got my supporters, I got my fans. They want to see something. I'm gonna entertain them by any means.
But you're protected. You're protected by God because God's gonna make sure that you get through that.
For sure. That's why I say I always feel safe. I always feel protected. And I'm not scared. Like I might be nervous, I might have some butterflies, but it's not gonna stop me from doing it.
How do you handle the pressures of, you get texts from MAGA supporters? You get take it back to the Vic Mensa video, right? You say it in a joking manner, but I'm getting death threats
Yeah.
from MAGA and corporations
Yeah.
because of the content I'm creating, because of the things that I'm doing. You
Yeah.
have people calling you slurs like it's a regular thing just
Yeah.
because they don't like what you represent.
Yeah.
How do you handle that? How do you cope with that?
I mean, it's just still learning how to do it, to be honest. All of this is really kind of new to me. On that type of level, like on a grand of like it's 100 messages a day doing that, or like thousands of comments. But like I'm just still learning, man. I'm still learning how to deal with it. I do feel like it do fuck with me a little bit, to be honestly, like to be truthful, like, it does. I feel like my mood, like I'm a lot more moody than I was before a little bit. So I remember right before I did social media, I was off of Instagram for a whole year, didn't even have it on my phone or nothing. I was just in Italy, just no Instagram. I was barely on my phone.
It's good like you.
Yeah, yeah. So, but then I hop right into on social media every day. So I feel like I don't have a lot of patience for people right now. And like if you're not trying to do some shit, like I'm not really even trying to kick it. Or I don't even got patience for like girls. Like if a girl like act like tweaking on me, I'm like, I'm not even trying to, like what we could just chill.
Because it's a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy transfer.
Like people don't understand how like I'm tired right now. Like super tired, just like gas. And I did drink 4 Red Bulls yesterday, so that's part of that too. But I be tired damn near every day. Like people like be like, "What's wrong with you?" Like, nigga, I'm tired. Nigga, I just gave off like all that nervousness, all that excitement. Even just the excitement for a video going up or something that you're doing, and just everything. It's a lot of shit that's happening right now for me that I'm super grateful for. But all that different mood swings and that shit tiring.
It's hard and people don't
But I'm not complaining.
These are the problems we wished for.
There's problems we wish for, exactly.
Do you think that this is fulfilling you in the way that you thought it would?
I just want to be rich, and I want to see if that's gonna fulfill me. And I know it's not, but it's just I just want to see, like, instead of being like I know it's not, I just want to get to that point so I can feel it for myself. And if it don't, then like find out what. But for right now, my goal is to just get rich and help my family and help my friends.
You make money sound like that girl that you don't really want, but you keep around just because you're like, fuck it. Like it feels good for the moment.
I mean, we look at our idols, bro. Like some of our idols already tell us what it is. So it's like, and I got rich people all around me, for a long time. And I just think like I think the most thing that fulfills you is just being around your friends and family, to be honest. But like when you see them struggling and shit, you know what I mean? It's kind of like fuck. So it's like 6, 7,
But you've surrounded yourself with a community within Chance, within Adamn, within Vic. Like these are all people that are pushing similar messages as you. How important do you think that is to keep you grounded and to keep you mentally where you need to be?
Oh man, super, super. Like just even seeing Chance, like I was the first person to listen to 10 Day. Like me and Chance grew up in the same neighborhood, went to the same high school. So like just seeing his process of creating and how he dealt with, contracts being independent, like all of that is like brewed into me. Like You know, I would never sign a label deal. I know a lot about the business just through him and his brother, and just even being around Adam. You know, this his work ethic is crazy when it comes to social media. You know, he's insane, bro. He's super insane. Just seeing his dedication, his work ethic, that like kind of motivates me every day to be like, okay, I got to get to this shit because this nigga got 1 million followers and all billions of views, and he's still treating this shit like he, you know, I don't know. I don't know
Like
how
it's
the
day
fuck he
one.
yeah,
Like
it's
it
day
never
one.
happened.
Like it never happened. He just always like, I gotta find a new trend. I got like, bro, that's all he talk about. Like he called me today, like, he's like, I miss you. I gotta find a new trend.
He's like, hey, you got right now?
Like he in New York or some shit right now. He's like, man, this shit boring out here, bro. I need to, you know, but I feel like, bro, we helped me and Adam. Like, I'm so glad I met. I mean, not even met because I've been knew about him, but I'm so glad like we got close, bro, because he's a really good guy, bro, and he's so inspirational in this process of mine right now. And like, and then even Vic, bro, like Vic is, I know Vic since I was like also like 12, 11, and he's always supported me. He always thought of me as like somebody that's influential, even when other people was trying to put me down. Like Vic always spoke life into me, bro. I swear to God, like since I was a kid, bro, and I really appreciate that from him. And just his way of going through things, like even though he chose to do a label, like, but now he's independent, and I'm the one who kind of, you know, I was like telling him he should get on social media too, kind of persuaded him, you know, even though he like Adam was like persuaded all of us. I was like, big nigga, you need to get on this shit too, and now he's like fucking killing it.
Now he's the guru.
Yeah.
He's the
Yeah,
orange tree. He's the orange tree guru.
Even just sharing information with him, like, you know, me and Vic locked in, bro. We doing the gas station skits, like everything, bro. Like I love conversating with Vic, bro. He's such a smart man. He's such a humble guy, bro. And a lot of people like misjudge him, man. Bro is so humble and down with the cause too. Just even learning from down with the cause from these guys, from all three of them, Chance, Vic, and Adam. They all speak up and use their platforms, bro. All of them, all three of them, bro. And like somebody like me, I'd be like, nah, I don't know, you know. But like looking at them, like I gotta speak up, you know. Like these niggas always speaking up. You know, Adam always free Palestine, fuck ICE. He putting that shit on the t-shirts. Chance, you know how he speak about so many shit. He came
Put
at
it on an album.
Rhyme You Man, yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then and Vic, he's just a fucking scientist when it comes to like social, whatever it's called. Yeah, social justice. Yeah.
In what ways have they helped you grow as a person?
If it wasn't a chance, I would be nowhere near here, bro. Seeing somebody that close make it, that just gives you so much faith and hope that you could possibly get there too. Like some people don't have nobody around them or don't see nobody close to them make it, you know? Just having that right next to you, it's like, bro, you don't understand. I always felt like I'm gonna get on. It don't matter. I didn't know how. I just knew I was gonna get on just because I'm Chance the Rapper's best friend. And I feel like that also made me lazy too in a way. But I always knew, I was like, bro, this, like, look, like, how can I not, bro? Bro, I'm with Chance the Rapper every fucking day.
You won a Grammy.
And he the fucking GOAT. He won 3. He the fucking GOAT. So it's like, just him, he instilled a lot of faith into that, you know, I could make it in entertainment world. And then Adam, man, just, bro, like I said, like, just not being scared, no excuses, work ethic, you know what I'm saying? And just being like that tenacity of just like, I gotta be consistent every day, bro. He's instilled that. Like, I think I'm gonna be super dangerous when I get, you know, my whole body in the door, bro, because of just that, him instilling just that everyday mentality into me, bro. And then Vic is just, bro, like just the way he breathes life into people that he see potential in. Like, bro, I know I take that. Like any young cat I see, I breathe life into them. You know what I'm saying? Just because like that's how Vic was with me. Even though, you know, I'm just a young kid around, he didn't really know me. He saw me and, you know, gave me words like, I see you type shit.
They made sure to bring you up no matter what the cause was.
Hell yeah, for sure.
But sometimes we look at the people around us and we look at their success. And sometimes it does bring us down because we're like, damn, how do I get up there? But when you got the people that are inspiring you, when you got the people that are telling you you could do it too, again, it goes back to energy. You surround yourself with the right people. You are the company you keep. And they're going to make sure that shit, bring me to the top with you, right? When my homies say like, oh, Sad Boy Radio is going to take us to dinner or some shit, you know, it's like, damn, like you guys got that much faith in me that you think I'm gonna be able to afford a fucking $500 dinner for you guys. I can't right now, but you know, one day maybe.
No, for sure you will, man. Like, I mean, obviously too, like, you know, sometimes you do also feel down, like when you got like these great people around you, because you like, how do I compare to this, you know? Or when you're already around and they get always getting attention, that sometimes can, you know, bring jealousy or envy up. I don't think envy is the right word, but just even just a feeling of like, um, damn, what's the word? Just like feeling small. You know what I'm saying? I know I felt small a lot of times being around all three of these cats, you know, even the girls just choosing them over me, or, you know, just them having just looking at them, and they just, you could see they the spotlight of it all. And you just like in the shadows.
You like,
You know
damn,
what I'm saying?
they got the
Yeah.
baddest one.
Yeah. But like, you know, just them always like, yo, like, bro, I thank them enough. Like, they'll take me out that dark moment so fast. And be like, oh, this my homie, you know what I'm saying? So like, it is like the company keep it, because I know it's some niggas that got friends that, and they own, and they just let them niggas sit there in the shadow, you know, don't try to like these niggas see me like get into a mood, they like, hey Zoo, you know what I mean? Cause it's, you know, you're a human, bro. You're gonna naturally feel feelings, you know, and I never thought to act on these feelings. It's just something that, you know, you feel, and you just have to deal with that feeling at the time. And then, you know, you breathe it out, and, you know, you go about your day. But like, you know, niggas got feelings, bro. You're gonna see some shit and you're gonna feel it and you gotta deal with it. But, you know, I always thought of these people as somebody that, even though I'm feeling a some type of way, they can sense it. They'll, you know, try to help me, you know, get that feeling off.
Another important person in your life was Danze. He was on 2 of your tracks in Stuve. He's in your Instagram name, Forever Danze. Talk about that relationship and how important that was to you.
Man, Lil Dance was just like, obviously my brother, man, and just a spark of joy. And like some of those reasons, like, you know how I was just talking about Vic and Chance, like breathing life into, that was one of the cats, like, I'm gonna breathe life into this guy. Like, cause I just seen his potential. I seen how he can move the room, how he can get into rooms, and how he can move throughout the rooms. It was like an anomaly, for it was like, it was crazy. You know, he'll be like with Cole Bennett, and then just be with like, I don't know, like fucking Waka Flocka, and just like, you be like, what the
He
fuck?
just showed up in random spots.
Bro, he's crazy, bro, and then just always entertaining. Like, I almost felt like it was like the person I could relate to the most at the time, because, you know, he was just, we both searching, like, we feel like we just the most entertaining people in the room, but we not like, don't have that platform yet. But everybody knows, like, these are the most entertaining people in the room. Like, you know, like Cole knew Lil Dance the most, but he don't got that platform. But he, like, some of the biggest people know, you know, who this guy is. And yeah, bro, like, he's just a super brother to me, man. Like, inspired me just to keep going at a time. You know, just seeing his youthful, his joy. You know, that was something that had kept me, you know, going through.
This might sound like a redundant question, but why was it so important for you to memorialize him the way that you have?
Just because, man, just the feelings, you know, like, that's one of probably the most toughest losses I took in my life. And I just was like, you know, it's just somebody I feel like deserved to be, you know, at the top with me. And so I just feel like I just want to, you know, make sure like I don't forget him, and, you know, carry him with me. And, you know, I'm on Instagram every day. So it's like just making sure I see him every day, and making sure I carry him with me, you know, and making sure everybody that sees me see him.
As we all do with the people that we lose, right? Over time, everybody's going to go through grief. Everybody's going to lose something or somebody. And we try to find these ways to make sure that we don't let go of them. We're scared of, I don't know, sometimes it does feel like we're scared of what life looks like once we do move on, right? Because once we move on, once we let go piece by piece, because we can't hold them whole throughout our entire life, right? So as time moves on, we lose piece by piece, and then one day it's like, man, I can't even remember what they sounded like. And it's like that. I think that might be when the thought of death becomes a reality. It's like, damn, this is something that happens to everybody, because that shows that I'm mortal too.
Not for sure.
You mentioned it was one of the hardest people you had to lose. Where did you find yourself mentally after that had occurred?
Like right before his death, like we was kind of like into it a little bit, like not really, but I just was not okay with some of the decisions he was making, the people he was around. So I kind of like separated myself from him. And that kind of got to me too, because I'm like, damn, you know, I did separate myself from him, but I felt like he wasn't listening to me. And I remember telling like, if you ain't gonna listen to me, bro, I'm not like you can't be around me no more, like, cause like you obviously tweaking and like just knowing that like I separated myself from him a little bit, and the way he died and stuff, it was like crazy during that time, you know. Super crazy, bro. It's just a super crazy. It's just a super crazy. You know, you'll see other people and you'll be like, oh yeah, I could see that. You know, I'm not even saying I could see that happen, but it's like I would never imagine, you know, somebody like killing Lil Dance. You know what I'm saying?
Throughout this conversation, a lot of what you've mentioned has been God's plan and purpose within God. How important is religion to you?
It's like, it's important, but also not super important to me. Like I'm not gonna judge somebody because of, their religious beliefs. Yeah, so it's also like, but I don't take it that like some people take it serious where they like, they can't even talk to somebody if they something else. I think it's just important to know that it is something um bigger than you, and then we're small when it comes to that, and that we are a part of a bigger picture.
The bigger picture of not being the crash out king no more.
I mean, I still might be. I might, I feel like the crash out helped me. So, I might crash out again if I need to. Yeah. Crash out is I think it's because you gotta be like, I feel like if you're too comfortable, you're not gonna move like that. Like you gotta be in an uncomfortable position to start growing. Yeah. So I feel like the crash out is just like, you feeling like you in that uncomfortable position. You just like, fuck, and letting that energy out. And then, something going, it's like turning Super Saiyan, you know what I mean? But you destroying a whole bunch of shit around you when you turn to Super Saiyan, like the rocks breaking and, the air turning and shit. So it's like, I think it's beneficial to crash out.
It's like the Pokemon evolving whenever fucking Ash is in some shit.
It's just don't, crash out where to a point to extent where you can't,
Something you can't come back from.
crash out in a way where you feel like everything is okay and you're gonna make it, but definitely get that energy off when you feel like you're in a small place and don't know what to do. You gotta make something happen. You gotta break something, you know what I'm saying?
So we talk about crash outs back in 2015.
Yeah.
There's a string of incidences where in 1 month you got arrested about 3 times.
Yeah.
What led you to that point?
I really want to, I don't want to blame it on this, but I'm gonna say like my girlfriend at the time. I don't want to blame her though, because she's such a sweetheart and I love her. My ex-girlfriend, I love her. She held me down for a long time. But and drugs and girlfriend, I feel like put me in that position. Yeah, and just like not having like a real plan.
But what were the incidences, right? Because there's a burglary.
The first one was at night. I was with my friends. We tried to get some alcohol from this place that I knew about because we used to steal there all the time when I was in high school by Jones College Prep. One of my homies said he knew how to get a door open with a credit card. So I was like, I know a perfect place that we could get some booze from. And he did it. The alarm went off and we ran. We didn't even go in the store. All right. So I went to sleep on the beach with my homegirl. We woke up. I went and I was like, dirty and shit. So I went to go get some clothes. I went to like Urban Outfitters, Y3, Barney's, just stealing a whole bunch of shit. She saw that I was getting away with everything, so she went to Macy's and tried to steal like a fucking chain. She tried to steal a chain and she got caught. On our way out, they took her in, and I was off hella drugs. I was like, if you taking her, you gotta take me too, on some dumbass shit. So then this woman was just calling me stupid. See, they took us to the dungeon downstairs of Macy's and locked us up in these cages, and she just kept calling me stupid, like, you ain't even do nothing, you dumbass. Not knowing that I did steal like 3 pair of glasses out of Macy's. I just didn't get caught. She's like, you dumbass, woo woo woo. You ain't even woo woo woo. And I told the girl, like, I'm finna see your ass again. Like, I'm off hella drugs, tweaking. I'm like, I'm gonna see your ass again. I'm gonna see your ass again. We go to jail. Somehow I pop another Xanax while I'm in jail. Like, my homegirl like threw it, and like she on the cell block, and I'm like on 18th Street. Like, it's like the behind the glass, and it's a door, and then she was outside of that door on the cell block. She threw a fucking Xanax. It got right under the door. I grabbed my Y3 hat that I stole and like scooted it under the door, took another Xanax. So at that time, I'm like probably off of 10 or 9 Xanax. And then, so we wake up at like 4 a.m. and they let us go. Or maybe like 3 a.m. they let us go. It was some a.m. I don't know if it was, I don't know where it was, but it was a time where Jewel Osco on Roosevelt was still open. We go to steal some more shit. We go to steal some Celebration, champagne, alcohol.
Because it was the next day, right?
It was the next day now. And then so we go there, and I'm looking for, like, I'm about to steal some snacks and shit. And as I look, I see the fucking girl from Macy's, bro. I swear to God, I see the girl from Macy's. She saw me, bro. She instantly started running. She instantly started running. She ran. She hopped in our car. I'm like walking like fucking Jason. Like, I'm not even running. Like, I'm walking like I'm finna get you. Like, I'm gonna have drugs. This girl tried to run me over. I jump on her car and just break her fucking windshield. And then my dumb ass go right back into Jewel Osco. So then I go to Jewel Osco. I see Tina. She got the bottles and shit. And then I look outside. It's the fucking whole shit flooded with police. So I get locked back up. They took me to Cook County. And and I got locked up for the punching the shit. So then I get out of Cook County for that, right? And then like 3 weeks later, like the detectives looking for me for the shit that happened. Like, they connected all of those things to the shit that happened at the booze store that I ran out of. Cause the common thing was the black man and the Asian girl. So then I went there. So then they took me back to Cook County. So I got locked up 3 times in that.
So how'd you get out the last time?
I stayed in that bitch the last time.
How long did you stay there?
Like a month, and then they put me on house arrest for a year.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And that's how I came up with my name Foreverband, because I was on the band and it felt like forever. I've been sober for 10 years now. Since then.
That was what made you stop?
Nope. I had like one more incident that made me stop. No, I've been off of drugs like 8 or 9 years. I think it's going on 9. But I have the picture where I stopped doing drugs on my Instagram. It's like me in a tub, and but it's so far back I'm not gonna be able to find it right now. But it's like me holding a bottle. But I remember we was in Wisconsin Dells, and I was with my homie Taylor Thilo, and like his wife, and my other homie and his girl, and we just had a whole bunch of mollies. And this is right at the time where Taylor getting rich and shit. And motherfucking what I do? Like, we just fucking having fun and shit, having so much fun. I'm off Molly's. Molly was my favorite drug because it just made me feel like love all the fucking time. Like, I felt love throughout my whole body. But on our way back, like, bro, that come down was crazy, bro. The come down was so fucking crazy, bro. I got home and I just felt like all my homies successful. I'm back in fucking at my dad crib on a 9. I'm not successful yet. All these negative thoughts. And I think I made myself sick. Like, I got super sick, bro. I started just throwing up. And then I was like, fuck. So then I got like I ordered like a detox thing from Whole Foods. And I built like a tent outside my in my backyard. And I just slept in the tent for like 3 days. And I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing nothing no more. I turned to a vegan and stopped doing drugs at that moment.
That man changed his life around. See, now we're getting all the lore, because I tried looking it all up. I can't find. I found one interview, but it's like, it wasn't about the story. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So now we're getting the story and we're understanding Foreverband, vegan. You probably told it on social media so many times though.
No, I never told really that story of like that. I've told it like to people, but not like on an interview or like social media. Even going to Cook County, like that shit didn't even change for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like even like I cut my own finger off and I still was doing drugs.
There wasn't anything that had made you want to change before that?
No, I was telling people like I'm doing drugs forever. It's just a part of me, like, I don't even want to blame my like, but like even Chano came up with acid rap, like all that shit heavily influenced me. You know what I'm saying? Like all the people around me taking drugs, like, you know, like it, and I went to Jones College Prep, like a white high school. Like it was just, I was just super influenced by it. And I loved the just the community of it, you know what I'm saying? And the power you felt from it. Like it made me feel fearless, you know?
And then even to take it further, you get older and it reminds you of the times where you felt that, right? So just like music, just like any addiction, it makes you feel safe.
And you feel like you need it. Like I remember at times I was like, I need drugs to like create good music or
just to feel something, right? To be able to feel like my happiest moment in the world. If it was off that, then I need it again. Because I'm never gonna feel that again. Or at least I'm scared that I'm never gonna feel it again.
I was just telling my dad, I took my dad out to lunch today. I was like, I'm super. I also think that another thing, like I never seen my dad ever do any drugs either. He never, he was 30 years sober, so he's been sober my whole life. So like, I think that's also a reason why I was able to like just go cold turkey because I've never seen my dad drink or smoke or anything.
How's he do it?
He's been AA for like 35 years or whatever, however.
You don't feel like that was a route you ever needed?
No, it didn't. It didn't. I just went cold turkey. Yeah, I don't know how. I'm still to this day. I was just telling my dad, I don't know how I did that. I don't know how, bro. God, really. I can only think. I can only could say God and my dad's influence. Yeah, knowing that it's possible, you know. Like that's just even like just seeing Chance make it like something close to you. Just my dad, that's my father's. Just knowing that he can go out every day not doing drugs and make it feel possible that I could do that, you know? It make it super possible.
You have that influence. You have some.
You got that influence right near you though. I was just talking about that with the Chance. Like when it's that close, it's like it make you feel like you could do it too.
With community, you can do anything, bro.
Exactly.
Last thing I want to talk about, bro. Man, I really want to understand why like this love thing isn't for you.
I mean, it's just not for me right now. I'm not gonna say it might not be. It's just how I feel right now. Like I said, I used to think that drugs was, you know. So you know, you never know. But for just right now, bro, it's just something I'm not focused on, and something that I don't need. To be honest, I don't need to feel like a love from a partner right now. You know, like I love women and I love being around them. Of course, I love feminine energy, but it's like it comes with a lot, you know, and it comes with a lot of energy and attention that I don't have right now for that.
Was there ever a point where you did feel like it was something that you needed?
Hell yeah. I remember when like my ex-girlfriend, I think that's the last girl I took like very like this. I was like this, I can have kids and this could be my wife. And it felt great. Like just like we lived together. And it felt like I felt like my partner in crime, you know? And but that was the last time I felt like that.
What caused it to fall apart?
I mean, just people going, there's different routes taking, you know, you grow like, you know, at one point we were like good for each other. And I feel like over time, like you just, you know, different things lead for you to like different shit. And like she was going away, I didn't feel like I wanted to be a part of, and she felt like I was going away, she didn't want me to be a part of.
And the hard thing is accepting that.
Bro, that was hard as fuck. Like I feel like the relationship kept on because we was like, hell no, fuck that. Like we belong together. But over time, you could see that it's not working. You know, just the arguments, the fights, all of the shit.
Not everything's meant to be, man.
But I still love her like a motherfucker to this day. Like that's one of my, like that's like she forever like is in my heart. Like that girl held me down, and I appreciate her so much. Like to this day, I appreciate her so much. Like the patience she have. I'm a fucking drug addict, gang. And like, you know, she helped me like that whole time in that mix, you know what I'm saying? And we young, bro. She had a lot of responsibility. Like I met her, like we moved out like our parents' crib at like 17. Like she moved out at 17 and I moved in with her at 18. So we basically kids living together, bro.
You're still trying to figure you out while you're trying to figure out this relationship.
She's crazy for that, bro. Like to think about that, bro. Like her moving out at 17, home crib, and then having this nigga like he not even, just seeing the potential in him. You know what I'm saying? Not having to pay no rent, nothing. Bro, she goat. She a goat. Yeah, she's a goat. No, she did. She's a goat. I no lie.
And it's those relationships that you'll always think back and you'll be like, damn, that even though it never worked out, that one pushed me.
That was a time, gang. Like I even had to put her in my 2016 when she was that girl that was in my like that. Bro, that shit looked like a fucking movie, bro. Like me and her, bro. Like, bro, that shit look like a movie, bro. But like, yeah, but I just know it ain't. We not meant for each other. And that's okay, bro. Like I said, I still love her, and I super appreciate her. And you know what I'm saying? And that's just you just gotta live your life, and everything comes to an end, and you gotta be okay with that.
Right now, money's the chase. But you don't think it's gonna be what fulfills you. What do you think it is that's gonna fulfill Zoo?
I don't know. That's just something that, I think that's just the pursuit of happiness. That's just something that we all, pursue. I can't even tell you what I think is gonna be, It's just I know I'm just gonna be, keep living life and, just, doing what I do, and hopefully I run into it. And if I don't, I don't. I'll be okay.
Hey, man, you've done some amazing work. I love what you're doing, not only just on the music side, but the awareness you're bringing to everything, man. And you're really standing up for people who are often told not to speak up. So shit, love, bro.
Thank you, man. I feel like it's it's a responsibility for everybody to stand up for other people. And sometimes it's like you don't even expect, it to affect the like, and it should get bigger than you. And then, as a person of me, like I'm gonna be like, I'm with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's the right person. Like I'm with that shit. I'm really with it. So like I'm just glad I'm with that shit so that I'm able to keep going. Cause if I wasn't, I'd be like, I don't know. But I'm super with that shit. I'm super crazy. And I love that that's how I am, because I'm fit for like revolution and I've always been a rebel, and it's just meant for me. That's what I want to do. I want to bring joy to people, make people laugh. And a lot of people, the videos are serious, but a lot of people, it brings they fucking crying, laughing at this shit. And so that's what's important to know. It's the even though all the other shit niggas is taking it serious, like the people that are like they had a bad day and then they watch this video and it brings them joy. I love that.
You're not with the pretty boy shit no more?
I'm pretty in my own way for sure, but like I just don't give a fuck no more,
So you talked about that you were getting in the fights and shit?
If you ask anybody that know me, bro, I'm one of the most biggest fighters in Chicago.
Over being pretty?
Over everything. But yes, one of them is being like, I feel like niggas was trying me just because I was just how I was looking and carrying
You should
myself.
have told them you're on your ASAP shit.
No, nigga, I tell them everything, but niggas only understand fist at the end of the day, because niggas like, it's like, niggas, you think I'm a bitch or something? Like, bro, I'm from the hood, bro. Like, nigga, you don't think I have to fight my whole life, gang? Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I haven't been in a lot of fights since growing my beard. Yeah, probably like one. Yeah, and it was recent. Yeah, I feel like I recently, and I think I was fighting because of the content I was doing was bringing that animosity out of me.
Oh, I thought you got into a fight doing the content.
No, I got fights with a black, which is fucked up, with somebody. But I think he was like, he called me weird or some shit like that. Like right after like the first, I think it was the first time I did like the hair touching shit. And I went to a party and then niggas was just like tweaking with me. And this is because, before I was I felt like niggas was trying me because they see me twerking on the internet and shit. I'm like, nigga, I let 3 niggas slide that whole day. And then the 4th one, I was just like, man. And then right after this, somebody else called me weird. And I was like, man. But yeah, so I was like, damn, man, that's like my first fight in like 10 years or 9 years.
Now, how do you even become comfortable doing stuff like that coming from the environment that you're raised in?
Because I feel like I always been like that. Like even in my hood, they know me for being like out of the box. Like I was the only one like wearing skinny jeans. I was the only one like skateboarding. But they accept. I mean, we all grew up together. They all accepted me, and then now they all doing the same shit wearing bro. It's so
Skinny
funny.
jeans in 2026.
Bro, niggas is wearing skinny. Like you don't see all the nigga go look at fucking Skrilla and MFA T-Ski or all of them Dirk. Everybody NBA YoungBoy, they all wearing fucking skinny ass jeans, bro. And niggas like me used to be getting clowned for that. Like right now, niggas trying to clown me for like painting my nails. I'm like, bro, y'all finna be doing this shit.
Give it a year, bro.
No, give it like probably 5 or 6 years, but niggas is finna like it's finna be a whole thing, bro. Like I remember niggas was like, I would never wear skinny jeans, and these same niggas in my hood are wearing tight ass jeans, gang, the tightest jeans ever. I'd be like, bro, you remember you used to, yeah, it's fashion, yeah, bitch, it was fashion then too, nigga. That's what I was saying.
Y'all just went on the wave.
Yeah, niggas was on the wave, but like that's what it take like to when you know I was inspired by like I remember when I was first started wearing skinny jeans because of the jerk era. But niggas wasn't on that. Niggas was listening to Lil Wayne and, you know, Young Jeezy. But I was like, you're a jerk. You know, looking at the Power Rangers jerk videos, that shit made me, I'm like, I'm finna rock skinnies. Like, I'm already seeing what's going on, you know? And then, you know, now niggas wearing fucking, like you saying, these skinny ass Amiris, bro. Boots and all type big ass boots with Amiris. I be seeing niggas, bro. These gangsters, real gangsters, bro, doing this shit. I was just talking to this YN too. I'm like, he was like, nigga, you paint your fucking. I'm like, bro, you have on a pink hat with skinny jeans. And I'm talking to a real YN, like a real, like, I'm like, bro, do you not? He like this, bro. I'm like, bro, you don't understand, bro. I used to get clowned for wearing this shit 10 years ago. Like, you literally have on like the skinniest jeans and your hat is pink. And you talking about my motherfucking nail color. Like, y'all picking and choosing at this point. But yeah, but I mean, they understood it now. Like, even them same kid, like they DM me like, bro. Like, I remember you was talking to us in the studio. You was right. I was like, yeah, nigga, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, cause they see me go up. Like, you know, I was saying that like right before I went, like when I probably had like 30,000 followers and I was still going viral, but for like the twerk and shit, I'm like, nigga, I'm doing this shit to get 1 million, like rich, dumbass. Yeah, and they was like, whatever, woo woo. But then like they see me, damn, bro, you like, I feel you. Like, yeah, niggas gonna feel you when they see that shit work. Even me, like, when I first started seeing Adam post, I thought he was fucking insane, crazy, bro. I did not see the vision, gang, at first. Like, hell no, that nigga crazy, nigga.
I don't think anybody saw the visit.
Nigga, and I was like, that's something is like mentally wrong with him. On my mother.
Were y'all homies at this point?
I was never really like Adam homie. Like, I just knew about him, you know? Like, we had mutual friends. Like, you know, like Lucky was my homie. And they were in the same thing. But I knew all of them from like the Harold Washington Library. Like, we all used to hang out and shit. But I was in my own little shit. Like, I was with, like, I had my own little shit. So we wouldn't, but the only nigga I would hang out with from their shit was like, that's known, is like Lucky. Like, I used to be spending the night over Lucky house and shit.
The lore runs deep, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. And like, even Lucky be coming under all my, like, one time when the nigga tried to fight me and shit, like, Lucky, like, yeah, y'all don't know, Zakor used to beat niggas up. He like commented that shit, like, he know, cause like, I used to fight them. Like, I remember me and Lucky got into it, like, over like some little ass shit. He was like, nigga, you was eating cereal at my house.
Oh, it was one of those.
Yeah, he's like, nigga, I fed you cereal, bro. I had blood. I was trying to beat up every time I seen one of them niggas, I was trying to beat them up. I never seen Lucky. I never got a chance to fight him. But like anybody that was in his group that I seen instantly fighting their ass just because he said I ate some cereal at his house.
It wasn't that deep, dog.
Wasn't that deep, bro. I love that, bro. And I love Lucky, bro. Like that nigga's like, he got a special place in my heart, bro. Cause I remember like when we were younger, and we was at this trap that we had on Roosevelt. We used to go there and smoke, meet up there and smoke. And I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna get way rich and successful before you. Like he used to call, like he still to this day, like he used to bully me. And then everybody said I used to be a bully and shit. But I was just like, that's how I, you know, act with, even right now, like that's how I just, you know, that's just how, you know, that's how I grew up in my environment.
That's
too.
how it be.
Yeah, and I remember telling him that shit, and that nigga, that bitch ass nigga got rich and successful before me. So I was salty, boy, for a point. I always used to tell niggas, turn that nigga music off.
Nah.
Oh my mother, nigga. and knowing that I love that nigga too. Turn that shit off. Cause like it's like that competition. You know what I'm saying? Like I still remember me saying that to him. And I remember him telling me, hell no. And him smiling. And now his ass rich as fuck, way more successful than me. But this shit ain't over though.
He said, I'm coming for that ass.
Yeah, nah, this shit ain't over. And I know he know that too. Like this shit ain't over, nigga.
That's the clip. Point at the camera.
This shit ain't over, nigga. I remember I told you, yeah, we still got time on the clock, nigga.
It's on this Caleb Williams shit.
We still got time. Iceman, nigga. I see you up there. He know that too, though. I love him, man.
I said last one, but what's up with the beads?
Oh, yeah, this is feminine energy, to attract feminine energy. Like, if you just seen the video I just posted, you seen a girl licking this motherfucker. Did you see that video? That's why you see niggas always wearing jewelry, shiny. That's to attract feminine money, all that shit. That's like a peacock, you know what I'm saying? It's to attract the female, you know what I'm saying? That's why niggas get lineups and start looking all sharp. And
that's why they be painting their face and shit.
Anything, nigga, like you going to do a facial or anything that's going to make you more pretty is to attract women. So jewelry, money, cars, shiny, anything shiny, or you know what I'm saying? It's all to attract females.
It's all for the females.
Yeah, nah, for real. At the end of the day, that's why I saw 30 minutes to share with the women I love. Fuck.
That's why?
Yeah, nigga, because I know I'm doing it for the women.
The funny thing is, I remember when you put 1 million, I was like,
at first it was like, no, it's 10 million. I started with 10 million.
I went to check. I'm like, this man got 10 million. Where'd the 10 million pop up?
Yeah, nah, man. Like, I feel like at first it was 10. I think I was at 10 million at first, or it might have been 1 million. Then it was 10 million. And then it like something like in my note, it got a typo and it got to 19 million. And then over time, I was just like, oh yeah, the shit, like you see the shit going up. Like the price is obviously going up. So like you probably gonna see it soon be 100
million.
Went
from 20,000 to 200,000 in fucking a month and a half.
It's about to be 300,000. Like shit, motherfucker got 91,000 followers now. Yeah, it's about to be 300,000 soon. You know, all I need is one more super viral video, which I'm probably could be tomorrow.
And that's all it is being consistent with yourself, not only in the content, but physically, mentally, making sure that you're there for you. Because the only person you're doing a disservice to is you.
You just can't make no excuses, bro. And just consistency, bro. I'm telling you, like right now, algorithm is about consistency and then once you get consistent, then you can go quality because the algorithm and IG, they want to collect data to sell. They can't, if you're not posting, they can't get the data they want to be able to sell to these companies. So they awarding people that's giving them real data. Like I'm giving them real ages, places, like, you know, I'm giving them real fucking data. So they gonna push my shit.
Man, I appreciate you sliding, bro. It was a dope conversation. Man. We're definitely gonna have to get up some more. But man, I know you're such a busy guy, but love, bro.
Yeah, I mean, come on now.
You got anything you want to plug real quick?
Foreverband157.com. I got merchandise on there. Definitely buy a piece. Foreverband on all platforms, on Apple Music, Spotify, and what else? Foreverband Locked in King on Twitter. I mean, on Instagram and TikTok. Foreverband 100 on Twitter. Even though I don't like Twitter.
Fuck Twitter.
But fuck Twitter. Thank you. And then just good, better, best. Don't let it rust you. Your good is better and your better is best. Bear down.
Make sure you guys go ahead and check out Foreverband. Make sure you go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to see some.
Wait.
Sad Boys for real. Peace out.
This is Sad Boy Radio.